Hey stars. Today's video is going to be a little informal. It's not going to be like my usual content that I give you guys and that you see where, you know, my spirits are really up and I'm like high energy and happy and go lucky. Cause I'm going to be honest with you, this is not going to be that. Like, I'm just not really in the mood at all. But I do feel like that there is a message that needs to be put out, especially to the youth of the LGBTQ plus community, especially the Black LGBTQ plus members of the community. And again, before I get into what I'm going to talk about, I just want to let you know that I am speaking from my own personal experience. I'm not saying that every single scenario is like this or every single person is like this, but from my experience, from what I know, from what others have told me and what I've seen from others, it's pretty accurate, but you can take away from it what you want to. Also, I would say that this video, like, everyone can take something away from it, but I did just want to point it out there that yes, I am trying to give a message to the younger Black members of the LGBTQ community. If you guys want to find out what I'm going to talk about, then you already know what I need you to do. Keep watching. Sorry, I had to readjust the camera a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't look too different or too far off or what have you. Alright guys, so today's video, I just want to put a message out there that I feel like really needs to stop. I remember growing up, and when I got introduced into the scene, which to catch people up to speed with terminology of like gay lingo and stuff like that, the scene is like around gay people, like being around a bunch of gay people, like everyone's openly gay out, like, or not everyone, but whatever. And it was always praised to like date the trade. And trade is like a boy that is very, very masculine and comes off as straight, or probably lives a life as a straight man, but in all actuality, kind of like dibbles and dabbles like in the gay scene. And you know, or like dating a DL guy, which is kind of similar to a trade, but I think even more discreet. And then, you know, those guys, the more masculine ones of the community even, were always praised. And I feel like that is just something that we really need to stop doing. Like, I don't want you younger kids out there to feel like or think that that is the only way, or that is the only appeal, or that's the only thing that you should be attracted to. Like, yes, you can be attracted to whatever you want to be attracted to. I'm not necessarily even saying as far as like a masculine person, because I don't want this to turn into like a feminine versus masculine thing. That's a whole different topic, whole different video. But this one, I want to just really focus on the behavior of some of these individuals. And I'm not saying that it's all. I'm just saying, like, you know, sometimes the rougher they are, if they've been in trouble, that is more appealing. Like, everyone wants a bad boy. Like, everyone loves the bad boy effect. Or like, you know, you want to feel like that someone can protect you, or you think it's exciting, their lifestyle, that, like, you know, they're very fast paced and everything. I just really don't think that that lifestyle should be praised anymore, because what they don't tell you is the downsides of liking, loving, being with that particular man. Because I will tell you firsthand from experience that, like, it is not all cracked up what you think it is. Like, I have had my feelings hurt more by DL, trade, like, discreet masculine men more than any other gay man ever, like, in my life. Like, ever. I kid you not. Like, ever in life. It's like, it wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing at all. Just constantly crying and worrying, and then just the back and forth of the way that they treat you, like, because you know they're discreet, they're down low, so you can't be too feminine around them, or you can't wear too much makeup around them, or you know, you gotta look like one of the homies instead of being like your true authentic self. And I feel like that mentally messes with you, because you want to be yourself, you want to be able to do the things that you see other people do in relationships, but you can't. Because you have to hold on to the fact that this person is not open, this person is not out, they're discreet. But just because they're not out and they're not open, when you guys are being intimate or you're spending a lot of time together, your feelings are going to get involved. And once your feelings gets involved, there's no turning back. Like, there's no, like, cutting it off, switching it. Like, you just can't do that. And I know you heard the term, it sounds so cliche, but it's very true. Like, it's very easy to turn friendship into love, but it's hard to turn love into friendship. Especially, like, back into friendship from going from friendship to love. Like, no, it's not it. Like, it's not it at all. Like, you will be crying, you will be hurt, you will get your feelings hurt, you will be ignored sometimes, like, you will be answered last, like, you will be hit up at night, or not during the day, because at nighttime is when it's more discrete hours moving. But then at nighttime, what does that lead to? So then mentally you're thinking, okay, is that all I am? Is that all this is? And if you have a good one, then they'll be able to express to you that no, you do mean more to them and stuff like that. But you just have to understand that their lifestyle is on the low. It is discreet. But honey, I'm trying to tell you, it's not it. Like, you guys don't even understand. The hardest part about filming this video right now is trying not to cry, because a friend of mine will say, I'm not even going to go deep into it or elaborate on it, because I don't want to cry on camera. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm not that person. I hate that. Because I feel like, you know, then people think you're doing it for clout, or you're doing it for views, or you're doing it for like that, and that's not what I'm doing. Like, I'm just genuinely hurt about something, and that's solely why I even wanted to put out this message, is because I just wanted people to know that, like, the lifestyle is not okay. Like, when somebody either doesn't speak to you for a long time, or even if something happens to them, like if something happens to them, like it happens to you too, because you're affected, because you're kind of used to your everyday routine of either talking to them or these lashes are literally about to come off. Like, oh my god. I was trying to hurry up and get this video out so that I wouldn't cry. But like, I am really emotional right now, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I really am. Anyway, like I was saying, like, something is going on with someone that I really care about, and it's just like, I just feel like no one should have to go through this. No one should have to go through this, because you can't even really talk to anyone about it. Like, you can't call anyone and really talk to them about it, because remember, they're discreet. Like, you still have to keep their secret. Also, another thing I wanted to add is, like, you know, you have to keep in mind that when you do partake in this lifestyle, you have to be committed to it. Like, you can't get mad at this person and then try to go and expose them and put their business out there just because, like, they made you upset. Like, I don't believe in that. I think that that is so corny. I don't like when people do that. It is so low. It's like, don't do that. Like, that's not it. Like, if you're gonna be committed and you're gonna date guys like this, then you gotta be committed even when your feelings are hurt. And that's just the sad reality of the situation. But that's also why I'm trying to preach to you and tell you, like, it's not it. Like, it's glorified in our community. Like, we think it's so cute and people love it, but it's not. Like, it's not cool. Like, I'm always having anxiety. Is something gonna happen to them? Are they gonna get hurt? Are they gonna go to jail? Are they gonna be locked up? Like, is, like, is a deal gonna go bad? Like, you just never know. Like, there's so many different scenarios that can happen, and like, you know, what happens? Like, what happens if something, you know, God forbid, major happens to them, and then it's time for you to like go to the funeral? Like, it's gonna be so awkward when you show up and everyone's gonna be looking at you like, wait, how do you know him? Like, where do y'all know each other from? And boom, like, there that is. Or like, some people won't even go and get their closure because they're scared of that moment, or they're scared of what the family might say, how they might react, and things like that. Like, these are all things that you have to consider when dating these type of men. And I'm not gonna make this video too long or too drawn out, because as you can see, I'm getting emotional and I'm not trying to be crying on camera or anything like that. But guys, I just wanna let you know, like, please, if you are gonna get into a situation like this, tread lightly, be smart about it, and like, just make the right choices. Make the right choices for you. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm just letting you know from my experience, I would not recommend it, like, at all. Like, just please, like, choose wisely who you give your feelings to, who you give your heart to, because it's very fragile. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that someone was able to take something from this video and it doesn't just sound like me rambling. I don't know what it's gonna sound like once I edit the video, because I am just like all over the place. I didn't have any points written down or jot down. I'm literally just going off the top of my head. So hopefully it translates. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Until next time, stay beat.